this is Henry, and I'm finally back. I'm gonna be playing the T-Rex Dino game because of no reason, as usual. I've got more of a hypothetical question. So, you know how a portal works, right? You have a person on this side, and a gate, okay, that links two places together for a person to travel through. And now there's two types of portals, okay? You have the portal that scans someone's atoms, disintegrates them, and builds an exact copy of them on the other side, which would kill the first person. And then you have the portal, like the portal games kind of portal, where portal here, portal there, jump through, right? Now, you take the portal games portal, okay? So you have a portal on on the ceiling and a portal on the floor. You jump down, right? Falling infinitely. Great job. That's probably the worst way to die. But then you take that and you get the ceiling to start falling and the floor to start rising. And so, while you're falling infinitely, you're slowly being compressed, okay? And as you slowly get compressed, there runs out of room for you to go. And so, most people would think, oh, well, you would just get killed. You would just get squished flat as it keeps going down, right? But that's not how a portal works, because there's no matter there to squish you flat except for yourself. And there's nowhere for your matter to go. No splatter. So would you effectively, with the infinite amount of pressure being forced on your body from that, create a black hole? Or would it like completely flatten you to the first dimension? Or something like that. Just hypothetically, what if? And another thing is, what if black holes are like the gate to the first dimension? Because it's widely believed that when you enter a black hole, you go through something, uh, you go through something called spaghettification, where your body is infinitely stretched out and squished thin like a spaghetti noodle. Pretty self-explanatory. But what if that's just the first dimension? Because if you remember, the first dimension has just a straight line. Infinitely pulled, infinitely squished. Well, maybe not infinitely, but still, you get the gist. What if it's just a dimension gate? And if so, what are the limits? Would there be like a way to travel to the second dimension or the fourth dimension or something? And while we wouldn't be able to experience that normally because of um like dimensions and how things in the second dimension won't be able to interpret third dimensional things and so on and so forth, what would it be like if that is the case? If there's somehow technology we can develop that will cause us to be able to peek into other dimensions. And I'm not talking about like the other like dimensions as in parallel universes, uh the abyss from Stranger Things or anything like that. I'm talking about like dimensional planes. You know? Like cartoon, second dimension. Or 2D. Video games in real life. Third dimension. 3D. What would the first dimension look like? Also, if you notice, the moon, right here. Yeah, that. Just look at it when it changes from day to night. Trust me. This could take a little while. It really might take a while because I suck at this game. But if you look at it, you'll notice not only does it just immediately fix it right there every time it goes off screen until daytime comes, but you'll also notice that the moon changes. It goes through the moon cycles. Right now we have the crescent moon. I think that's waning. Hold up. No, that is a waxing crescent. Okay? That's a waxing crescent. Sorry, I had to think for a second. And then when it turns daytime, any minute now, game. 3, 2, 1. Daytime. No? Okay. I mean, it would be pretty cool. Okay, now you do it. Wow. Okay. So we have daytime now. Right? We're going to go back and it's going to be first quarter. See? First quarter. And then when it turns daytime again, it will then go back to nighttime and it will be a waxing gibbous. And then it's going to be the full moon. And then, after it's the full moon, it's going to be a waning gibbous. And then it will be the third quarter. And then it will be a waning crescent. And then it'll go back to new moon. And so on and so forth until they've written an ending for this game. Or I die or infinite. Can the code really go on infinitely? I feel like no code can. Because Tetris, see, full moon. Because Tetris went on to. Wait, did we reach the waxing gibbous? I don't know. But like Tetris, there was that one kid that like played it until it crashed and will beat it. And so that was that. That was its ending. But what about like other infinite games? Do they have endings? I'm really curious on that now. I am just rambling my head off, okay? I am sorry. If y'all don't like this, then just like either let me know or click off because I have no idea what my content's gonna be. I'm still figuring that out, a whole 2 months after making my channel. Um, yeah. Uh, stay stay safe out because weather's going crazy right now. This is Henry signing off.